And vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Barcelona come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Olise.
That's positional gold. He utilised it.
Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Lovely feet. Beckenbauer. Good read, needed to be. That's really well cleared. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think a warning's about right. Just a slight rush of blood, nothing too intentional.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. That is in for the pieces! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up. Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Adams makes the interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Serves up across. Eto'o, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out towards the flank. Hit. There's the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Olise goes short. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. Well, that has not gone well. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Kaka can so. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Eto'o did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. This to go one up. That is some save from Khan. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying to hit the front line here. Boca Juniors trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Now it's Kaká. Shapes to shoot! Yamal. And he plays one through. And that has earned a reprieve. Olise! Goal! Barcelona! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away.
It's Eto'o!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Belletti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Alvarez. Alvarez really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? Kaká is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He won't be happy with that one. He's beaten the last man. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Time and again they are repelled. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Kaká. Kaká. And it's Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here. Fiore's cross. And that should get the job done. Rijkaard. Yamal takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Eto'o. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's well spotted. Alvarez. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Now it's Yamal. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Hazard. Applies the finish! It's hit the crossbar. No, he's missed it.
Hazard most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. A straight red card. Another twist in this promotion epic. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, Hazard, será reemplazado por el dorsal 10, Neymar. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
This
jugadores.
looks promising. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Now then, the ball's come loose. He gets big. It's a goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Jordi Alba. Might be danger here. Eto'o! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Belletti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, what about it? Barcelona certainly weren't expecting this.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Priol can get it clear. He's having a shot!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Boca Juniors have their second corner now.
El dorsal 5, Jordi Alba. El dorsal 19. Serán sustituidos por
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 8, Juli. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Gets a good foot in there.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Fiore is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Palmer. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's looking wide. Oh no, what has happened here? Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Denilson. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Dealt with nicely by the defence. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Eto'o. And the pass is intercepted. Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. Belletti. Oh, well played, well played. There's the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Boca Juniors are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Boca Juniors complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And he was quick to react. Threads one in.
That's going in strongly.
No foul, says the referee.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to... This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Barcelona come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Well, they could break here. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's looking to catch him up. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chiellini calmly anticipates.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Olise. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal.
That's good play from him.
And they've got a throw. Played in by Eto'o. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say, but...
There's the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today.
And it's Hazard. Hazard. And he's whipped it across. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Brilliantly cut out. Donadoni. Pass somewhat off target. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. He gets big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Chiellini cuts it out. Oh, that is a nice touch. Look at the space here. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
It's Gabriel Jesus! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well, he's tried one! Yamal threads one in, and this is Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Olise with the short one. Shoots! Donadoni gets it clear. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Takes a shot! Off the post! Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a shade optimistic. Adams. Not the most convincing of passes. Hazard. And here's Eto'o. Messi. Played out to the right. Looking for options for movement. Hazard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! Adams goes direct. That's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Eto'o. Olise.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's heaved it away.
2 minutos de descuento.
Out to the right. Goes for the shot! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Chonburi get the second half started.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Puyol. Oh, good spread. Yamal is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Beckenbauer. Puyol gets a foot in here. Belletti.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Adams wins the duel this time. And that's a chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, smashing header! It's deflected. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Chonburi have their second corner now. He's got full. No, not the best of headers. Tonburi appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. That was travelling. Belletti. Olise. Now it's Eto'o. Here's Haaland. Beckenbauer. And here's Haaland. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's travelling a long way. Foot in. That's rather hopeful. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get... He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Hazard is there, and he can get that clear.
Tonburi clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, Hazard. El dorsal 19.
That's very neat.
El dorsal 18.
Incoming delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's had it hit. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Jorginho fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Big chance! And one more try! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Could move up a gear here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! And somehow he managed to miss it. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Just 5 minutes left. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Nicely spread. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gabriel Jesus. Great vision. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's in a great position here. Khan gets his hands on it, and that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do.
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Scholes. And here's Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Olise. And here's Eto'o. Pass somewhat off target. And he's let fly! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's on it, can he get away? In with the challenge. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Mbappe! He's had a shot! Belletti. Played out towards the right wing. Costa Curta.
That was lovely, that.
No, that's been intercepted. Ball is over the line. Nicely aimed pass. That has not gone well. So we're still where we started right now. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's gone for a throw-in. Olise. Olise! Oh, split-second reaction.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Some good work on the right flank here. On the through ball. Oh, it's come to nothing. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice control. Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's out for a goal kick. Olise. And here's Saviola. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha has it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar is fouled. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So what can they come up with here? There's the crossfield ball. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Puyol. Jordi Alba. And here's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Scholes is the team's great visionary. Rodri cuts it out. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Scholes. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And it's Neymar. Olise. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Kimmich. Here's Rodri. And it's Scholes. Jordi Alba. For Olise. Knocks it into space. And he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Takes a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Swung over. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Aimed in towards the centre. Neuer deals with that nice and simple. Rafinha.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Eto'o. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Goes for the shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar plays it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Puyol. Barcelona appear to be happy to let them. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Neymar goes short. Out of play for a throw. Referee's given a throw. Kimmich. Scholes. Done delicately. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Good steal, he just read it. Rafinha goes on a run down the left wing. That has been cut short, and the keeper's got it again. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Great vision. Nicely spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Costa Curta goes steaming forward, and it's Kimmich. And this is Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, what a climb! He has done it! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Spread neatly. Scholes. Rafinha. Big chance! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona may have thrown this away at the death. Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Tries to play it through. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Kimmich has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
It's a loose ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes. Driving forward. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. there's nothing quite like last day drama, especially when there's a potentially happy ending in store. All they need to do is to avoid defeat here, and promotion is sealed. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. He's found the way through. Olise gets into a good position. Neymar flings in a... Haaland!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out to the left it goes. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's been caught. Pedri! He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now that's a fine challenge. Corner number 2 then. Neymar plays it short. Yamal. And it's hoisted clear. And that's gone loose. Oh, that's ambitious. Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
Konate is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Beckenbauer has a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Olise, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the keeper's given it away. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Caught offside that time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's there to retrieve it. Can he finish? It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's forced to go back. Dembele. And it's Eze. Driving on and making good progress. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Jordi Alba calmly anticipates. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's managed to get free. And that's going right the way across. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Neymar.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Applies the finish! What a big... This time, surely! Quality ball. And here's Yamal. Now it's Ronaldinho. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Now that's well seen too. There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And the second half gets underway. Opts for safety. Pedri. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Dembele.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal. It's Eto'o! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Saka. Pedri. Oh, it's Dembele. Eze. And it's Ronaldinho. Back into the middle. Now the ball. Dembele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland. Beckenbauer has created 1 goal already. 60 minutes played. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Best really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Dembele. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Belletti. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Elise. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's Dembele. Could move up a gear here. Oh, it's Dembele. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Into the last quarter of an hour. Belletti. And here's Elise. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's let fly. And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And this is Ronaldinho. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a searching pass.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely aimed pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. Gerrard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Elise has found the net here, of course. That's good running with the ball. Konate.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves...
And that will be it. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests away. Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise.
Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. The ball goes in. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Doku. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Jordi Alba, terrific header. Oh, it's fallen loose again. He's delivered all right.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play.
Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Olise goes short. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. In with the challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Belletti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Puskás. Olise. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. And the cup, Cruyff! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Doku. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. There's the shot! In he goes again. So, third corner of the game. Olise with the short one. Shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Nicely intercepted. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Beckenbauer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He slings it in. Brilliantly cut out. It's a pretty loose pass. Good ball. Can he finish? It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complex. Gets his head on it! Puskás. Now it's Romario. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Jordi Alba gets across and deals with it. Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? And he's on some real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out to the right. Haaland, and he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Decent chance! Just off target. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's Romario. And he's got the beating of his man. Romario. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Eto'o. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
From today's match are now available.
Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Jordi Alba. Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Rooney. Now it's Puskás. There's a sharp little ball here. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! Lofted upfield. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had it nicked away. Cruyff. It's Xabi Alonso. And this is Puskás. And this is Puskás. Olise. He's looking wide. Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
This might spell danger. And that is expertly dealt with. Lovely, now goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, super find. And he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer. Shifted it to the flank. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Ball's played through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rivaldo. Jordi Alba. Rivaldo is in a really good position out wide. And here's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's picked his way through. Fired. It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard. And it's Rooney. Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. And this is Puskás. Shot could be... He's having a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Costa Curta. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Cruyff. He's got away. Oh, no joy this time. Rivaldo. Neymar. Looking for the run. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Puskás. That has been cut short. A heavy challenge. This looks promising. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, perfectly measured that. Eto'o stood his ground strongly. And has cut it out. Xavi Alonso could move up a gear here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Chooses to go crossfield. Jordi Alba.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
De Ligt does well to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Face to face with the keeper. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. So what do you take away from it all? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Robson. Olise. Now it's Villa. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gets a good foot in there. Belletti. It's a throw-in. He's in a great position here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Triol. And it's Serginho. Decent progress down the left. Always onto this. Spread neatly. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Belletti. Beckenbauer. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal.
Oh, really well played.
It's a promising position. Cross needs to be good. Chiellini. Robertson. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That was good alertness. Olise. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, such a clever touch. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that has left him in a heap. Robson has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Adams. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Best, and he's being shifted off it. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Robson is the team's great visionary.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared away. Beckenbauer. And it's Eto'o. He's looking wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Robson. Best. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. You've got to be quick to recover this. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in space and looking for options. Terrific header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. And it's Robertson. Looking to go deep. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Triol. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Best. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Not the most accurate pass. Belletti. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Yamal. Pinches it off him. Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Well, that pass isn't the best. Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Passes coming off in quick succession here. For Olise. Belletti. Tries to pass it through. Yamal's cross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Beckenbauer. And it's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba got a long way forward to join the attack. Played out wide. Stojkovic. Best. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, no way through. Here's a shot! Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. That's a good ball out wide. Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Robson. Played out to the left flank. Robson. Eto. Olise. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he welcomes it in. He's being urged to shoot. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found a way through. Here comes the cross. Oh, what has happened here? Robson played out to the right. Tries to play it through. Robson with the cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Yamal. Oh, they can break here. David Villa looking to get on the end of this. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Best. Eto touches it back. Stojkovic. Oh, well measured. Stojkovic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Robertson stood his ground. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Olise. Beckenbauer. Oh, good spread. And it's Belletti. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That has ended up in no man's land. Little pass back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Well read, nice interception. Olise. Best. He's away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Yamal. Crosses it in. Struck first time. And he has kept it out somehow.
Beckenbauer is offering a wry smile there.
David Villa. That's an excellent interception. Stojkovic. That's the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And here's Neymar. Back into the middle. That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No, he's just misjudged that one. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well,
bullish header! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a promising position. That's tidy. Bale! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's had it taken off him. He's in a good position here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Olise. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? That's good play. Olise. And it's hoisted clear. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Well read, nice interception.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Neymar. Hazard. Deep cross. He gets big. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Olise is offering a right smile there.
And it's been taken short. He's in a great position. Oh, shooting chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Olise. And the shot's on here. Yamal is onto this. He's being urged to shoot. Barcelona given another corner. This is their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to...
It's Ronaldinho! And he's lifted it over.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Eto'o! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this to further improve their position of comfort. It's hit the upright. Stood up well to him there. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's a sharp pass. Ronaldinho gets into some space. And he's had a hit! And it's Roberto Carlos. Mateus's delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The message is clear, none shall pass. It's Eto'o! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Olise. Belletti. It's a pretty loose pass. Eto'o. Can he latch on to this? Priol tries to clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Olise.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Eto'o. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Mendieta. Olise. It's Belletti. Olise. Now it's Eto'o. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nedved. Ronaldinho takes control of it, and he's on the move. Eto'o! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Eto'o. Neymar looking to run onto it. Oh, that's neat. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nedved did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's... Eto'o! And that was a fine display of acrobatics.
That's just outrageous imagination, Peter, to even try that. Crazy.
Bale. And that's a good ball. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
Corner
17.
number 3 coming up.
Eto. Numero 11.
Cleared
Ronaldinho.
without hesitation.
Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 6.
Collar.
Il numero 22.
That's a
Messi.
simple one for the keeper.
Il numero 25.
Barcelona
Cambio di giocatori.
are looking to go forward now. Yamal, he is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
So, Jim, what are you thinking? He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 4.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba drives forward on the overlap. Cross flung into... He rises! No, not the best of headers. Can he get onto this? That's a throw.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Platini now looking to orchestrate a counter. Threads one in. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Can he get it through?
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Yeah. Crunching tackle. And what a big quick trick. It's Eto'o! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
So, third corner of the game. Mendieta. He's given it away. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And he plays one through. And he's got the beating of his man. And a chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
In towards the back stick, and he's there to get it away. Corner number 4 coming up here. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mendieta. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Bergomi. Vieira.
Il quarto uomo indica
Messi.
4 minuti di recupero.
Beckenbauer. Four added minutes on the board. Knocks it into space. Now, can they get him away? And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football.
Goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar plays it short. And it's made its way to him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Martinez. Now it's Yamal. And he's in on goal. That is a brilliant interception. Look at the Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hangs one. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Opts for safety. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Yamal. Haaland. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is good alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Haaland. And it's Belletti. And here's Yamal. Good pressure, determined, intense. Swung over. Rodrigo. It's a good run down the right.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
Tries a shot! And he's gone direct here. Not the most convincing of part. Oh no, this does not look good. Martinez. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
In with the challenge. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a shade optimistic. Guardiola. Rafinha. Messi. Now it's Isak.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now that shot at goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's slung out wide. Belletti. He's found a way through. No outsmarting him this time. Belletti. Guardiola is onto this. again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi. Now it's Isak. Isak showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, this looks sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Jordi Alba. Now, can they get him away? Very nicely done. And it's Guardiola. Conte. He's gone for goal!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he hit that sweetly. Van Dijk. Rafinha. Martinez. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Haaland. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar goes short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar with the short one. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good strength. And here's Yamal. Caught offside that time. Neymar. He's going for goal! Time and again they are repelled. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's decided to go for it. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Yellow or red? It is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men. And that has left him in a heap. Eto, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. DiMarco gets rid without sophistication. Still just a single goal between the sides. Rafinha, he has found the way through. Jordi Alba getting this one clear. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
He rises! Oh, what? Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20.
Manchester United
Rodrigo.
choosing to make the first
Number
change.
15, Messi.
Manchester United go
Number
2 up and
13,
into a position of real
Lautaro
strength.
Martinez.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Van Dijk.
This looks promising.
Coming on the
Big
field.
chance! Takes a shot!
Mbappe.
Oh no, what this time, surely!
Ricky Point.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 4, Murillo.
Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Ricky Puig has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar. DiMarco does well to get it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Spread it left. Rafinha. Eze. Eze! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. Decent chance! And it's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Good ball, good take. He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. And here's Jordi Alba. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Big chance! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rafinha providing an outlet. Big header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Eto'o. Puyol. And he's picked out the run. Shoots! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Flings in. It's a mighty effort! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Haaland, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Milan e Barcellona.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that.
Takes a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Jordi Alba has it out wide and in space. Elise. Real chance! And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
Tries to play it through. Mateus. And he's got the beating of his man. Mateus! Really well taken goal. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Front-footed pressing going on here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's running, and he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mendieta does well to get it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Elise. And it's Puyol. Short changes him with that pass. Picked out brilliantly. He's free. Tries a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for move. And the finish! He scores! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Donadoni receives it in a wide position. Played in deep. That has been knocked clear. Mendieta. Looking to play him in. And it's Azar. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Beckham. Now it's Eto'o. Olise. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, really good feet. Now it's Haaland. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Mateus. Hazard. Gets a good foot in there. That's a throw. De Bruyne. Mateus. Mateus! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Puyol gets a foot in here. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's not an especially good pass, that. And this could be the final action of the first half. Neymar plays it short. And it's Jordi Alba. He's going for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, a decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Chiellini. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Not the most convincing of passes. Donatoni. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. It's gone out for a throw-in. Donatoni. Messi gets into a good position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
De Bruyne. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Donatoni just eases him off the ball. Donatoni hurtling down that right flank. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Haaland, delivered with swing. Oh, that was vital. Mateus takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi. Mateus, given the lift of his goal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Messi. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus.
Mateus really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. This might spell danger. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Mateus. And it's Azar.
Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Hazard. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Showing great feet there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance! Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
No, that's been easily repelled. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Neymar. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Mendieta to Beckham. Now it's Haaland. Donatoni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He might be in here! Puyol with the foul. Puyol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mateus pulls off an exemplary piece of defending,
Ci saranno 3
and
minuti
that
di
has left him
recupero.
in a heap. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, they could be caught out here. Mateus, Messi, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then